taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the new song. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough, though. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me. can apologize for being yourself. If people don't like how you act, how you look, how you speak, that just means those aren't your fucking people. Don't change who you are to match your surroundings. Pick better fucking surroundings and be yourself. Never fucking apologize for being yourself. If people don't like how you act, how you look, how you speak, that just means those aren't your fucking people. Don't change who you are to match your surroundings. Pick better fucking surroundings and be yourself.
What up, Squirrel Squad?
What up, bitches?
I just had, oh, you girl, bring your receipts. Bring them.
Oh.
I got even more. I got more where that came from. Y'all take care of that. Anyway. Lala, I know you're out and about. And if you would like to chime in at any time, I don't know if you have to go into a bathroom or something. I mean, we can listen around the sound. All right,
I'm waiting in line. Give me a second.
All right. All right. Well, I will just move on to one more video. Is what I could do. Actually, let me just move a video up and we'll go right into this right here. This is perfect time for a commercial break. Let's do that. Let me move that. Let me get this.
Truckee Way is not for everyone. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients taking a Truckee Way may have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition. Or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Truckee Way and medicines like it. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Other risks include decreases in white blood cells, which can be serious, dizziness upon standing, seizures, trouble swallowing, and impaired judgment or motor skills.
Having the Truckee Way has made a difference for me.
All right, perfect timing.
All
right, so I don't know who's in chat because I can't see chat because I had to interrupt my night out for some fuck shit. So I'm going to let this know now. Whoever's in chat, y'all can clip it, snip it, whatever you got to do. But I save every receipt I fucking get. I always have. That's how I came to Shanda. That's how I started this shit. Like, I save every receipt. And I'm going to let you know right now, Wisco, I was not talking shit about anybody, about giving you some insight about some bullshit or whatever. I have our entire conversation. I sent you some stuff that I was talking to Nick Wren about. Nothing that nobody else doesn't know. Not a big deal. So if anybody has some fuck shit to say to me, my email is up there. So somebody will throw it in chat. I don't care. Ask Blind. Ask Blind. He knows where I work because he tried to dox my fucking work. Which I have a screenshot on that too, by the way. Blind, don't fuck with me. But anyways, I'm just going to let you know now, I save every conversation, every text message I have with everybody. So if you guys have a question about what I have to say or what I have said, come to me. I don't want to hear this shit.
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear it. Shit's coming back to me now saying, oh, well, Lala said this. Lala didn't say a fucking thing. And so I have
Lala,
to
you normally don't
say
you normally don't say anything until it gets to the point of this shit. And I see you, Daisy, up in chat. Yes, I banned you because you ain't welcome here no more. Sis, let me tell you something. You got me totally
Shit,
fucked
anybody.
up with someone else. Let me tell you, when I first met you, you were out there policing everybody's shit. You were out there policing fucking blind shit. You were out there policing Michelle shit. You were out there policing Megan shit. Like, you're out there policing everybody's chat room to the point you're still out there policing people's shit, telling them what they could talk about, what they're not allowed to talk about. People are allowed to have their opinions on their own fucking channels. What you got fucked up is that is only about half of the shit that I got on you. I ain't gonna go any further. I'm putting that out there to give you the hold up to back the fuck up and stop putting lies out there. You do not want me to start from the beginning of our text messages where you were so happy to delete people from the Discord and you made the other Discord to slide them into it. And then you went into that Discord and literally took those people that were talking privately and mic'd up and dispatched that shit to the private Discord. And you can sit here and say you got receipts, but I got people that can back me up on the shit that you're actually doing. And you're out here saying, acting like you're a victim, that this is your truth, that this is that. Like, it's not your truth. Your truth is fucking twisted and construed. Like, you and Cipher are out here literally creating profiles on a puppy pack that you sit here, like, you've talked shit on them, wasted so much of my fucking time that I could have been spending on Kylie for the past 4 fucking months. 4 months of time that I sit and listen to you guys cry baby about all this drama that I have literally told you. I've told Mark, I've told numerous people, and anybody that knows me and knows me on a personal level knows I don't fuck with drama. The fact that you went into the Discord and you not only deleted shit from the private Discord, but you deleted shit from the public Discord. And then you thought you were going to be smart by deleting your tracks of all the shit talk you did. But guess what, honey? You cannot delete text messages. And I ain't even put that shit out there yet. Fuck with me and find out that I will not start from the top of our text messages and show how many people you happily sat there and talked shit on and said, oh, I'm going to slide them out. And I just said, girl, I trust you. Do what you got to do. It was always, I trust you. Until I realized, and I realized this morning when I woke up and I actually started looking at shit for what it was, how much I shouldn't have trusted you. You betrayed me, and then you sat here and you twisted shit to make it look like it's something it's not. When I told you I was done with you and that it was best we go our separate ways, you should have took that and you should have walked away and you should have focused on your channel. The channel that I helped you fucking build. You still have my graphics that I made for you on your channel. And I ain't said shit to you. I've left you sit here and make your community post, making yourself look like a fucking fool. Sit here and have people telling me about all this shit that you're talking. And you're going to sit here and act like you didn't have a huge fucking part in all this drama. I am not a drama channel. And I told everybody today, like, I didn't want to have to do this, but after what y'all did to Aura's live the other day, I'm sorry. The disrespect in going into people's channels and telling them what they can and cannot talk about has got to stop. I am all for Kylie's army. That means everybody is entitled to their opinion, regardless if you agree with it or not. I don't agree with most of the shit you and Cipher are putting out there, but do you see me coming up in your chats telling you how you're allowed to act? Absolutely the fuck not.
I stay neutral, and I've always stayed neutral, but this is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to mute myself. I'm still here listening. I can't see chat, so if y'all are talking shit, just text me or whatever. But anyways, I'm just saying I stay neutral. I ain't got no hard feelings to anybody, but I am going to say that when my name gets brought into it, it's over, dude. Like, I don't play no more. Like, I don't play. So, with that being said, if there's any questions about what I said, when I said it, or who I said it to, email me. Somebody drop me an email in chat. Email me, and I'll bring you the receipts.
And I'm going to say right now, the only person that I ever said anything about was Wisco Madman, because I think he is here using people for clicks and views. I wanted to bring him under my wing and teach him a little thing about Kiely Rodni, but he just kind of wasn't doing anything other than react videos. I respect him as a content creator. I am still subscribed to him, and I still every once in a while watch his react videos. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and watch all you all divide a fucking community of people that are all here for the same one fucking purpose and make you guys look like you guys are playing the fucking victim when y'all are the ones that started all this drama months and months and months and months ago. Like, y'all never seen me in blind furry shit and Megan shit until you guys were like, hey, yo, they're talking shit about you. And then every once in a while, I would hop in there, I would clap back, and I would be done with it. Meanwhile, you guys are up in there like making my channel get a bad name because the squirrels are in there running their fucking mouth. And this is why I kept telling people, like, stop having your squirrel on your name. Stop running with my name if you're going to go into chat rooms causing fucking drama. Like, I'm not doing this drama shit no more. Like, I'm squashing it now. This is my clap back to warn you. If you keep this shit up, I'm going to drop all the truth. I don't care if it makes me look bad. I don't care I don't care what people think about me. That's why I don't go and watch Kirsuma's videos. That's why I don't give a fuck what Blind's saying. I don't give a fuck what Killshot's saying. Like, I don't care what these people are saying. Like, you guys went to the lengths to, like, literally profile them and do all this crazy shit. And then, like, Sifa out here acting like he's just a little victim that, like, oh, like, whatever. But the thing of it is like, Sifa, you do all this dirty ass shit behind the scenes and then you act like you don't do anything wrong. Honey, if I could give you the best bit of advice is stop doing dirty ass shit to people and karma would not bite you back like it does. I removed you from my Discord because you were not doing anything constructive for Kylie Rodney. That is why I removed you. The fact that y'all are out here saying Larissa this, Larissa that, like, Larissa hasn't done anything wrong other than keep making videos about Kylie Rodney. Like, what are you doing? Out here stirring drama, out here doing all this nonsense shit. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. After today, like, I'm done. And if you make me clap back, I'm going to hurt your fucking feelings. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I really don't. Anybody else got anything else to say before we move on? Because I just want to focus on Kylie Rodney. Like, I'm done with the shit. After today, I'm done. If I got to make another video, like, it's not going to be nice.
No, I've said my piece. I'm good.
Okay. Miss Slaughter, you got anything to say, honey? Are you good?
Yeah, I do actually just want to say something really quick.
Go ahead. So say how you feel. Like people are free to say what they want on my channel.
Okay. So I'm just going to start off by saying this. I have seen where people have formulated a group against me, kicked me out for absolutely no reason, probably just because of jealousy or something other like that. Then you guys sit on a live and you guys say, oh, treat people how you want to be treated, this, that, and the other. But you guys did not treat me how you guys wanted to be treated. And I think that's definitely uncalled for. You literally formulated a group of multiple people, more than 3 people were in on it to try and get me kicked out. Sleuthing the shit out of me for God knows why.
Yeah.
To get me kicked out because of what? I'm making content and putting content out there because I asked somebody for one thing.
And like the thing of it is the very beginning, like me and Larissa have been talking for a very long time. Like I found her on TikTok and then I saw her on YouTube and I reached out to her because I saw a girl putting a lot of crucial information out there that was putting her at risk. And I sought her out, me personally. You can go back to the beginning of my live. You can pause where you need to, read what you need to. That is only half of it. But me and Larissa, like we've been talking since the jump. And I don't know what it is with people's like, if she just ain't your cup of tea. If she's not your cup of tea, all you have to simply do, same thing with me, is go click that unsubscribe button and not listen to us. It's that simple.
There's a lot of people that aren't my cup of tea, but that's why I drink Patron. So there's that.
Yeah. You know? But like when I go for content, like I'm going for people like Ara. Like, Ara, honey, I am so sorry what happened to you the other night. Like, do not let people that come in policing your channel tell you how to think, act, or feel. Like, it's your channel, baby. And it broke my fucking heart. And this is what finally like was the straw to it all, is when I saw the way you were treated, the way people went and had a tattletale when we were literally just having an open conversation, an open sleuthing session while she was literally just doing wonderful work breaking down script. Literally. And she does impeccable work. And to sit here and watch these people that are like, I'm Kylie's army, go in and police all of these channels and make people want to quit because of the shit that they're doing, I can't stand for that. I'm sorry. It stops here. Like, the buck stops here. I'm not gonna keep doing this shit with people. Like, if you just don't agree with somebody, unsubscribe to them. That's all you simply have to do. You don't have to go in causing shit in their fucking channels. Like, it is uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Take your own advice. Like
true. Like, and that's the truth. Like, I didn't even want to have to do this, but like, it just got to the point where I'm seeing lie on lie on lie on lie. And it's like, y'all are playing a victim. And I ain't even really said much of my truth. And now that I have, like I said, a little bit of it, you don't want me to tell all of it. Trust me, you don't. You don't want me to go through all them text messages. You don't. I promise you don't. Like, yeah, at first, and Larissa knows, at first, I thought she was going to compromise our Discord. Me and her talked about it until I figured out a way that I could get. And as soon as I said, Larissa's coming back to Discord, all these people were like, oh, if she's coming back, I'm not going to be here. And I said, well, you know what? If that's the choice you got to make, that's the choice you got to make. And then they try to sway me on what I should do. Like, and I'm sitting here as the person that I am. And I just, like, my Discord, the public Discord is there for anybody that I so throw a link to invite them there to come. If you want to take information, go make a video about it. Like, I don't have all the time in the world to be making videos on everything that's dropped there. And there's so many people there that are doing so much work behind the scenes that I want to keep building that army. There are so many things that we can do to have certain aspects of this investigated. And I know there's people out there in chat rooms saying, like, look, people saying that she's in witness protection and shit. No, she's not. Please stop that. Please stop putting that type of misinformation out there. If she was in witness protection, the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to seal a minor's case and not release any information to the public. Not an autopsy, no nothing. Nothing. That's what happens when somebody goes into witness protection. They're not going to be out here lying and saying that she's deceased and prove it with an autopsy report. Like, they're not going to do that if somebody's in witness protection. Now, Nate C., he might be. I doubt it, but he might be. And like, so that's the thing, is like, so many people are like starting to see the reality of what is. And I don't, like, I honestly, I could not, like, I love all of y'all. I love all y'all's support. But if you guys don't agree with what I bring to this channel, please subscribe to me. Like, regardless, I'm going to be doing that giveaway here real soon. Like, if I could get to 5K, I would love to do that and then do a proper giveaway. Because I said once I got to 5K, which is only 54 subscribers I got to get. Once I get them 54 subscribers, like, we're giving away, I think it's like $450 in gift cards. It's going to be more than that because Mama just got her tax money today, so I'm going to get a couple more. I like to get some just for gentlemen. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all have wasted so much of my time bringing this drama ass shit to me that I've been telling you from the jump that I don't want to listen to. I don't want to listen to what other content creators beef you have with them. I don't care. But you just kept bringing it to me. And then you would throw people out of my Discord because, like, you just felt like it. And then now you're saying, oh, because you told me to. No, I did not tell you to. All I've ever told you is I trust the decisions that you make. Do what you got to do. And you did what you got to do. And now I'm doing what I got to do, which is moving the fuck on. We good, girls? We ready to get the rest of these videos now?
We ready.
All right, let's talk about Kiely Rodni.
A woman was found this morning alive in a Jeep.
Let me rewind that.
A woman was found this morning alive in a Jeep that was nearly entirely submerged in an East Texas lake. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says a fisherman on Lake of the Pines called to report that a black Jeep was submerged about 40 feet from a boat ramp. Take a look at what deputies arrived to find. The Jeep only partially sticking out of the water.
Whoa.
As crews were getting ready to pull the vehicle from the water, they discovered someone was alive inside. The woman, who has not been identified, was safely rescued from the submerged Jeep. She was then taken to a hospital.
Bro. Damn, Mama Smurf. Y'all.
Hi.
Look, if y'all have not seen this video today, look, I was screaming when I saw this. Y'all ready? If y'all haven't seen it, if you have seen it, you're about to see it again. Y'all can hear it, right? Audio's good?
Yeah, audio's good.
All right, let's get it. Does anybody need me to turn the volume up or you can hear it all right? Audio's all right?
Yeah, it's good.
Hi.
It's good.
I'm Sammy Smith, and I
my God.
am the person these teens need to be talking to. We're having teen-to-teen meetings. I need all you parents to just drop your kids off.
Tuck and
drive
roll, y'all.
as far away as you can, and so where they can't hear you.
Them pants.
And you can't hear them, and they can't see you. So we're gonna have these talks, and right over here, and this. Oh, my bruises. Don't mind those. This one and this one and this one. Oh yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Excuse me.
It is a weird ass shape.
Yeah, you. I need to talk to you, you teen, you kid. Come here to me, this 18-year-old. Yes, I am an adult. As a matter of fact.
Them fucking pants. Girl.
Hey, Sammy. This is just the beginning. Do you
Sure
like
is.
my outfit? Look. Find Kylie. Look, I'm covering up my bruises. Look, see my bruises? Do you like them? Do you like them? You do, don't you? Look at this. I didn't waste a bunch of money on the budget because, well, I mean, let's be real. You didn't buy a new t-shirt for Kylie and she wasn't worth it, right? So if Kylie wasn't worth it, we sure know you're not. So I went to the thrift store, got this for you. What do you think?
I think it's
Looking
amazing.
good, right?
We love
Find
you.
Kylie.
Not Sammy.
Find
but you.
Kylie.
Bro, this is good shit.
Come
right?
to me. Come to me. I'm Sammy Smith. On my opinion, my speculation, allegedly.
That face, girl. I could kiss you.
Hey, everybody, what's up in the truth?
Oh, we gonna get this too. Army, you do such a good parody video. Like, that's good shit. You better keep those coming. Prosser Gang, I knew you would like that. Dude, like, you're good.
Yeah.
When you were like, look, I got this hat wig. I was like, oh, girl, here we go. And she's like, no. you wait. Look,
I
and
have
she
never laughed
she
so hard.
brought it. I was screaming as soon as she dropped that shit. Like, screaming. Screaming. It's good shit. Army for Jesus, if you want to drop, actually here, let me go back one. I'm gonna drop your video link, your links. Let me get links.
I was gonna say you're not gonna ask me to do something hard,
got
are you?
you.
Because that's hard for
I
me.
got you. I know, I got you. I'm surprised you made it up in here,
Thank
not
you.
gonna lie. Y'all, please go subscribe to
fell out
Army for
once.
Jesus. She has some of the most incredible videos out there right now. She is keeping Kylie's
Aw.
name out there. She is dropping really good nuggets. Any information that you feel she might be slightly off, do not hesitate to help correct her. She's here to learn. We're here to learn from her.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for any of y'all that are not subscribed to Larissa Slaughter, I'm going to go ahead while I'm at it before we hop into her video. I'm going to drop her link there. Same with Mama Smurf. She need to get her video, her little things up. So I'm going to go ahead and, wrong button. I'm going to share her video. Y'all, please make sure you go subscribe to all these people because they're constantly putting out content on Kylie Rodney. And even if they don't put out constant content, like, they on it. I promise they're on it. But this one right here, yes, too.
Hey, everybody, what's up in the true crime community? Mama Slaughter has been missing for a little bit, but there's a lot of weird YouTube stuff going up in the streets. And
Sure the fuck is.
Mama not trying to be part of that.
Mama not trying to be part of that.
Anywho, on
got that
August
again.
10th of 2022.
Said,
Anywho, on part of that. Anywho, on August 10th of 2022, the Nevada.
Yeah, I'm going to pause this for you right now. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, yesterday, detectives located a video surveillance of Kylie at a local business in Truckee at 6:08 p.m. on August 5th, just hours before she went to a party at Prosser Family Campground. That's weird.
The county sheriff's office.
And just to remind you, this is posted what, Larissa, on the 10th? They finally posted this shit up there. It took you 5 days. 5 days.
Yeah, it was on the 10th.
5 days. Got hundreds of videos. Hundreds of videos. And it took you 5 days to find this. That's weird.
Just decided that they were going to post a little thing saying that yesterday detectives located video surveillance footage. Okay. Video surveillance footage. You guys got a video, but you guys gave us a picture for what?
A picture.
Why couldn't you release the full video? Is it because this is not Kylie Rodney?
I don't think it is.
I mean, yeah, girls dress alike and it's a trend and, you know, this and that. But Kylie didn't have short hair like that.
Look, Kylie don't got a chest tattoo. That's one thing I just want to keep pointing out. Like, there is a chest tattoo right there.
But you know who did have a similar outfit to this and short hair like that?
Sure do.
Good old Sammy Smith. Okay, look at Sammy. I just want to know, besides swapping drinks with Kylie and sharing drinks with Kylie, do you share belts with Kylie too? Do you share like similar outfits with her? Do you share your pants with her? I just want to know. Or is that just
your
a
boyfriends?
coincidence?
I don't know.
I mean, kind of weird. It's just not a coincidence that Kylie's hair is just not that short.
No.
And why do all your facial features match up?
Like, for real, look at that. Look at that.
I mean, for real, yeah.
For real. Like, I'm going to rewind this back. I'm going to let Larissa finish telling her little thing, but I'm going to rewind this back, y'all. Okay? Like, if you want to, after all these videos, we could look at this all over again. Like, I think I'm going to do my live on Monday. And what we're going to do, because Army for Jesus has been bringing, like, a lot of stuff to my attention as far as, like, the stuff that I specialize in, which is graphic design. Been doing it 32 years, proudly. Like, some of the silhouettes she's been bringing me in videos, like, I just want to have a sleuth session. So just so y'all know, on Monday, we're going to do a live sleuthing session on a whole bunch of different sus-ass graphics. And we're going to draw shit out. We're going to do it all live. Like, I have tons of pictures, tons of videos that we're going to screenshot and do some magic on. I'm going to let her finish, though.
Kind of weird. It's just not a coincidence that Kylie's hair is just not that short.
No.
And why do all your facial features match up?
Like, I gotta go back.
Hair is just not.
Look, okay. Number one, Kylie's hips are not that wide. Kylie's thighs are not that wide. Kylie has a really long torso, and this girl, from the bottom of her breast to her hip, is very, 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 very short. That ain't Kylie, okay? The boobies aren't right.
There's no way her and
right.
Sammy wore the same size pants, because, like, let's be real. Like, I mean,
the hands
Sammy's
aren't
a
right.
lot bigger girl than
the hands aren't right. That nubby ass thumb, like Sammy Smith got a nubby ass thumb. Kylie has really, really long fingers. Okay, not to mention this little birthmark ass thing that's up here in this part of the thingy. That then they try to Photoshop some of the arm off to make it look like she's skinnier than what she like. I don't know who tried to pull this off as Kylie Rodney, but y'all got me fucked up, like, for real. But yeah, this little birthmark thing, Sammy Smith got it on her. This chest tattoo, Sammy got it on her. This haircut, that's Sammy's haircut. That is not Kylie's. Kylie's hair should be about right here. If this is hair hanging down, Kylie should come to about right here. Okay, this hairline, the eyebrows, the nose, the cheekbones, the lips, the chin line, the cheekbones. No, sorry, not Kylie. Not Kylie. There is not one thing in this picture that tells me, yeah, that's Kylie Rodney. Yeah, like, so much is photoshopped. And then Army for Jesus pointed out this little strap right here, this little piece right here is definitely photoshopped. And then, like, where's the strap go? It just disappears on her shoulder. Like, just disappears. Straight up just disappears.
Truckee magic.
Truckee
magic tricks.
Yeah. This cover up ain't working for y'all. I'm sorry.
That's short. And why do all your facial features match up?
For real.
Caught red-handed. I don't think that they ever found this surveillance video. I think that somebody gave them a still frame of something, or they seen Sammy and they said, oh, we could pull this off and make it look like Kylie. Let's edit it like we edit every other single photo in this case, because they just don't want us to find out anything. You know what we have found out of everything that there has been to find out is that this is a cover-up. People are lying. all over the place. People are inserting themselves, acting like they know a shit ton, probably don't know anything at all, just doing it for the clout. You got fake PIs that are not even licensed in the state of California dropping shit.
Right.
And then everybody believes it. I don't know how anybody can believe the accident narrative after an unlicensed PI drops fire cam.
Like anybody that is truly Kylie's army does not believe this accident narrative. I'm sorry. In order for you to say that like you are truly Kylie's army, like you ain't gonna sit here and press this accident narrative that I can't buy it. I can't buy it. There's not one thing in this story that makes me think, oh, this could be an accident. Nothing.
Not one thing. Not one thing.
Not one thing.
Not the friends, not the mom, not the car, not the nothing.
Not the party, not the hole she fell in,
None of
not
it.
the car not going in it on a fifth into the sixth. Like none of it. None of it. None of it. None of it. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Please do. Please. Please. I've been waiting.
I would love to believe it was an accident, but I don't.
Otherwise, we just going to keep doing what we've been doing behind the scenes, not putting it out there and taking it to where it needs to be. Simple as that. Simple as that. Can't stop us all.
I mean, who gave him the authority?
Yeah.
All in all, you guys catch my drift. Nothing adds up in this case. Everything's freaking weird. You get people that are getting caught up left and right all the time with their contradictions, with their stories, with their lies. Especially this one. Sorry. She's the biggest one.
Yep.
She's the biggest liar of this case. I'm sorry. She's the worst.
Heavenly Clouds, we're going to get to that here in a little bit. Just bear with us. We're going through a whole slew of videos first. And then, yeah, we're going to get about that Kylie bench. Yep.
First one, she just...
Hey, y'all. Thank you for being here and watching.
Okay, I've been wanting to watch this. Like, I still have not got to finish watching this today. So I'm going to sit and watch this. I feel like I skipped it. No, I didn't skip a video. Okay. All right, I'm going to look at chat real quick because I know I was slacking on looking at the chat comments. Yes, thank you, Crane, for dropping her stuff. Yeah, somebody definitely knows something, William, for sure. Somebody knows something. Yup. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the FBI is still open on this investigation. Open. Yep. The truth will come out. Sure will. Yeah, that Truckee Photoshop shit is on some new level. Look, it looks like they reverted back to like 1970s IBM computers. Like, I just can't. I can't with the Photoshop skills. Like, you should look me up, but I ain't trying to cover up none of that. So,
I mean, it's probably, like, I mean, maybe I shouldn't go there, but like the people in Truckee, it just seems like they make it into these colleges and into these positions, not because they're the sharpest tools in the shed. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of like, I don't know.
And like, it's not all of Truckee. Like, they're
like,
yeah. Like, the fact that this little girl's on a dive team, I would be scared. I would be scared to be caught in water with her. You know what? She might drown your ass. So watch out.
Right.
Watch out. Look, she's probably going to throw a fit and do it again. Speculatively. Just saying, it's my opinion.
It could happen.
And I'm allowed to have my opinion. I don't need everybody to agree with my opinion. It just so happens the people that I run with, they kind of get down with my opinion.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to our spitting some facts. Yep. They sure do sucky, honey. But that's the thing. It's like, not everybody in Truckee is bad. It's just a lot of these people,
right,
because they're not part of the community. Like, they are so fearful because, look, I've been doing some behind the scenes sleuthing, and I'm going to bring y'all a really good informative video coming up real soon on the differences between like an incorporated city and incorporated town and why Truckee can be so corrupt in doing what they're doing. It's because they feel they don't have to answer to the state of California. However, they have jurisdictions like the Department of Justice, the FBI, people like that are above them, and they can investigate them. Yeah. All right, we're going to get Aura. This is 7 minutes, 52 seconds long. Oh, shit, I'm stuttering. Let me grab her link. If y'all are not subscribed to Ara, please go see. I love this girl. Like, I don't ever want to see her quit. I don't want her ever to be discouraged to ever form her own opinion. That is your right as an American citizen to have the freedom of speech, to form your own opinion, to speculate live if you want to. People should not be out here taking offense to every little thing that's said. Or policing chat rooms. Like, you have no right to go police other people's chat rooms. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't see me out there doing that. I could give a shit less. What you know what I mean?
Right.
It's okay
I don't care what anybody else has to say. I'm on my own thing.
Like, it's okay to form your own opinion. But when you're trying to tell people how they can and cannot act, that is when I have a problem with it. When you're trying to tell people that they're not allowed to form their own opinion or ask questions, I have a problem with that. Yeah, I love Ara's voice. Like, I love the voice that Ara has. Like, she is so soft,
I
so
love Ara.
caring.
She's great.
Yeah, and like, she's always respectful.
And smart. She's very smart.
Yeah, she is fucking smart as hell.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Ara, I need you to get a hold of me because I don't know if my son is going to select playing the trombone next year. If he does not, I have a trombone for you if you want to fix it up. Like, it just needs a couple things fixed with it and it's good to go. Like, it's tuned, everything like that. You could do what you want. Let me ask Phoenix, and I might have a trombone for you to do what you want with it. But on that note, let's get Ara's facts here. We like Ara.
In this time, I've been doing.
Why is she so quiet?
Some more reading.
Oh, let me turn this up. Does the sound really low to you? Let's make sure ours gets heard. All right.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, that's better.
Being here and watching. In this time, I've been doing just some more reading, research, looking into the politics of Nevada County, because I know many of us feel, well, we have our feelings about this place. I'm not going to tell you what to think. So I'm just going to show you what I found. This is from the Sierra Sun article. You guys know that this is Truckey's newspaper, basically. In this article, it's from 2018. It's covering the race between Shannon Moon and her opponent. So just watch the video, and then we'll just go through this together, just so you have some background on what Nevada County is like. And I would really appreciate your thoughts at the end of this video. Here we go.
Making sure that we have...
As we're listening to this, just keep in mind what is important to them and really listen to what they think of their department.
If elected, what are some of the first things you change with the office?
Well, we're obviously going to have a shift of our command staff, new under sheriff, and we'll have an open captain's position, also the sheriff's secretary. But one of the first things that I want to initiate is a change of our policies, reviewing all of those, going over those, making sure that they're updated under new leadership. And then continuing our services so we have a smooth transaction between Sheriff Royal to my leadership in the department. And so we can continue providing the services that the community deserves.
If elected, what will you change in the sheriff's office?
First and foremost, and I've said this from the very beginning during the primary race, is working at our organization is having a plan, having an idea for all of our staff and the community to understand where we're heading and how we're going to get there as a team, setting our priorities, setting our vision for how we interact with the community, how we provide the best possible services towards creating a safe environment for Nevada County. So that strategic plan, in my mind, will also incorporate the ideas of our staff. I think we sometimes forget we have a lot of hardworking, very passionate staff that that have been doing this job for years that also have ideas on what how we can do things better, making sure that we have all of our positions full with very qualified people. Vacancy rates really create a problem when we don't have enough staff on the street or in our correctional facility.
What?
Making sure that our staff are trained
Bro,
at levels of
their
excellence
staff is massive.
to really
What?
ensure that we do have the best services. We
Yo,
have to
hold up.
provide training.
Pause. Y'all ever go to their website and see just how much staff they have? It's
A lot.
extensive. It's extensive. There's so much staff there. I haven't even made it through all of it. I
Hey,
haven't
can
even
I say
made it.
something real quick while you have it
Yeah, girl,
paused?
get it. Yeah, hell yeah, girl.
Do you realize right when she first started talking, it was the exact same words she used when she was talking at the press conference after Kylie was found? That
Oh,
since the
let's
very
roll.
beginning,
Let's roll that
the whole like
beautiful.
first sentence, it was ugh.
Let's see it. Let's hear it. We'll hear it
Okay.
again. Oh, she looked like twisted right there. Okay, let's hear this part again.
If elected, what will you change in the sheriff's office?
First and foremost, and I've said this from the very beginning during the primary race, is working at our
Yeah,
organization.
that's what she said. Like, and I think I said this. She said the
Yeah, she
exact words. I
did.
know she did.
Yep, she did. She definitely did. I forget where we're at, so I'm gonna skip forward to right
It's
about
not
here.
important, but I was just like, ew,
Yeah.
is that her go-to thing
Yeah.
to say when she's bullcrapping? You know, like I don't know.
Yeah, and Aura is excellent. Like everything Aura puts out, like I wish I could just hug her. Like
Oh, she's
solid,
wonderful.
solid sleuthing skills. Like I don't know how this girl does it, but kudos to you, girl. Like hats off. I bow down to you. I kiss your feet a little bit. Like you're good at what you do. Like
Yes,
she's good
I'm a
at what
huge
she
fan.
And I tell you what, Tifa's been putting some videos out there. I'll tell you what, that girl.
Truth.
All y'all,
She's
like I'm
good too.
proud.
She
I
really
am
is.
so proud of so many content creators for staying the course and staying like on the path to justice for Kylie Rodney, no matter what it looks like to other people. I'm proud of y'all.
Right.
Like super proud of y'all. All right, let's listen to this lady. Yeah, she is an
Let's
actor,
go.
an actress.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Really ensure that we do
It's
have
like that's her. I'm sorry.
It's
services.
fake.
Like
Go
that's
ahead.
her go-to. Like Sammy's go-to is like,
Yeah.
to be fully honest.
All right, I haven't made it to
So,
the end. Look, I got rickety guts right now. So look, if
ooh.
I throw up, I'm gonna go get my dog. My dog might never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh,
I'm gonna shut
nasty.
up. Nasty.
Oh.
Provide training for excellence, advanced training, making sure that we're staying on top of the political climate in California with our changing laws. I think it's imperative that we set our staff up for success.
Whoa, hold up.
Our staff are by far the best asset we have. And if we, with the best training and the best ability, they're gonna create the best customer service and creating a safe environment for Nevada County.
Okay, so in this article, October 16th, 2018, I was just reading through, again,
Oh, let
just
me move
more
that.
information
Sorry.
regarding this race. I'm just going to go through
Whoa,
it. I'm
she's
going to
only
highlight
50.
some
She
things.
looks good for her age. I'll give her that.
And
Damn.
just pause to read. But this is from
Okay, I'm gonna pause to
September
read.
League of
I'm gonna read
Women's-
it. You know I'm gonna read it. The race for Nevada County Sheriff never stopped after the June 5th primary. There was a lull after Captain Shanann Moon and Executive Lieutenant Bill Smethers took the top two spots in June's election, pushing former Grass Valley Police Chief John Foster into third. Moon and Smethers found themselves in two-person race headed into the November 6th general election. There have been a few candidate forums since the primary election, and campaign signs again have appeared across Nevada County. Both Moon and Smethers want to bring Foster supporters into their own respective camps, propelling themselves into the top spot at the sheriff's office. Well, what? That sounds like the Truckee way.
Voters Forum. So as I'm reading this, her opponent did not have Truckee's support, but she did. See, Foster's support in June came from the San Juan Ridge area, excluding Truckee. Moon won large portions of Grass Valley, Nevada County, along with the Greater Highway 20 corridor northeast of Nevada, as well as the city of Truckee. So really Truckee.
Yeah.
Because Nevada County is big.
Yeah.
But Truckee really was a big supporter of her.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot here to read, but now she says, now it's...
Like I said, so she kind of been getting my gears going. And then I've been talking to Prosser Gang off and on. Like when me and Prosser Gang get to chatting, that girl really gets my gears really going. And it's Prosser brought something to my attention that I thought about doing a video on a long time ago. And like the fact that Ara's touching base on it, like I just feel like it needs to happen because it's going to put so much into perspective for y'all. Like it's blowing my mind as I'm reading it and researching and figuring this out, like how they could get away with this. And it makes so much sense. It makes me want to puke. All right, I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, it really surprised me. I didn't know all that existed. Like, and I don't think most people do.
Yeah, the way that they incorporated Truckee, yeah, it's fucked up. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Moon 50 said her message of change in the sheriff's office resonates with voters. She's been sharing that message, telling voters what she wants to bring to the organization as its leader. People have seen the difference, Moon said. Now it's about sharing the vision, sharing my vision. According to Moon, people want a sheriff's office that's more transparent and one that listens to the community. A consistent refrain she hears that voters want an office that works in partnership with the community. That brings Moon to her main issue, the strategic plan. The sheriff's office has some 170 employees, people Moon called committed to their jobs. You don't say. We have great employees.
Oh, they're very committed.
Hey, I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right, baby. All right, baby. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for voicing yourself. I love you, girl.
Of course. I love you guys.
Enjoy your night.
Okay. Oh.
We're still here. We're still good.
Okay.
Where'd Larissa go?
I don't know.
Oh, well. We're good. We're up here. We're doing it. We have great employees, she said. It's just that all are trying to do it their own way. We need to look at facilities, Moon added moments later. We need to look at technology. You don't say, Miss Moon.
There's a lot here to read, but now she says, now it's about sharing the vision, sharing my vision. According to Moon, people want a sheriff's office that's more transparent and one that listens to the community. The consistent refrain she hears is that voters want an office that works in partnership.
I knew she was going to say it like that too. All right, I love
reading
you.
This is very important, just to have an understanding of what
the
Nevada
community
County was like and this election.
Yep.
We keep on reading.
Oh. Fielding a question about Deputy Jason Mackey, whose links to problem search warrants became an issue in the district attorney's race. Moon again pointed to her strategic plan. Every employee must understand their role and the rules under which they work. Yeah, I remember that Truckee Plan 2040. I remember reading that part of the Truckee Way.
Oh my gosh. I'm Lord. Can you imagine what this is going to be like in 2040 there? Oh, wow.
Y'all got 7 years to move the fuck out. I would. Look, I've been looking up how, look, 650. Look, think I'm joking. Look at this tab right here. What's causing Californians to leave California? In 2020 alone, nearly 650,000 people left California for other states. I ain't even playing.
Whoa. Wow. The boom is over,
apologize
folks.
for silence, but Moon said she'd released a strategic plan during ensuring that the office is held accountable to the people. Fielding a question about Deputy Jason Mackey, whose links to problem search warrants became an issue in the district attorney's race. Moon again pointed to her strategic plan. Every employee must understand their role and the rules under which they work. Moon said that Mackey testified in court hearing about not receiving enough training.
You don't say.
Accountability is necessary, and personality conflicts must be addressed. must be addressed. Yes, okay.
Whoa. Let's pause this because I think she's going to read right over it. Asked about the elimination of cash bonds in California, Moon called an assessment for every person arrested a good thing. She wants those assessments to include the possibility of each person to reoffend and if they'll appear for future court dates. However, what y'all fail to realize is they just passed the law not too long ago that if you a predo, it doesn't matter if you're a school teacher. After 5 years, you can have that shit expunged from your record.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That should, like, that should be something that's not expungible, like, ever. Like, you just can't get rid of it.
It sure is.
Oh, wow.
CrossFit
Okay.
Game. I've been reading up on all the little nuggets you've been sending me, honey. You got any more nuggets? You know I'm going to make a video about it. You know I'm going to put that truth out there. Yuck. Yucky. With an EE at the end. Yucky.
Locally will be released into this community. The sheriff's office must improve its programs.
Yeah, many of those incarcerated locally will be released into the community.
And maid services. But
oh, man.
The Mackey comment stood out to me. Smithers does also address this. If you continue down into this article. Answering a question about Mackey, Smithers said adjustments were made after the search warrant incident. His office has addressed the lack of training and now has safeguards in place for search warrants. I'm wondering why this person wasn't fired.
Yeah.
Period.
For real.
Yes.
Ooh. Look who did it. Look who did it. Deputy assigned. You see the highlighter there? It says Mackey.
Oh, I can't see that. It's too small for me to see. Okay,
I wish I could zoom it in. But yeah, right here, if you look on the autopsy, the coroner's final report of an investigation, deputy assigned for identifying her was Mackey. That's really
I
loud.
thought it was the guy. Okay,
No, Reber did the report. Mackey is one of the bald dudes, ain't he? I can't remember.
Steinhauer, I thought too identified her. I thought it was Steinhauer or something to that effect. I don't know.
All right, he's the one that did this part of the autopsy, though. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, got you.
Strachan is the one that identified her, and then Mackey's the one that filed this report. Like, he's the deputy that was assigned to file this report, pretty much. Yucky. What up, Cass? Thanks. Love you, girl. I need to turn this volume down because I know this music's going to be real loud for our ears. So let me fix that. Can you see his name now? Let me see if I can make this a little bit.
I can see it now.
A little bit different. Does that make it any bigger? No, not really. It does. Nope, that doesn't either. What the hell? Ha, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now it's big.
Jason
now
Mackey.
We can see Mackey.
Yeah, I can see it. Interesting.
Yeah, he filed the incident report. That's I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. I got my headphones
on. You mean the initiation of the? No, I'm just kidding. The initiate, or what did he say?
Yeah. Initiation. He
What's
does
his
say.
name? I can't remember. Yeah, he does say that. I was like, maybe I'm wrong, but he does say that. Yeah.
It is literal puppets prosser gang. You are right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Aura. Sounds about right, honey. Sounds about right. You're on your shit, girl. Much respect to you. Yeah, Caleb, yeah, if we get enough of the links together, we most certainly can. That's where marshals will come in handy for sure. Death pronounced. Look, he by Deputy Jason Mackey.
So I'm not going to tell you what to think But I would really love to hear your thoughts. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Love you, Aura. Thank you for putting this stuff out here, girl.
Hey guys, it's Squirrel Girl.
All right. I'm going to show Squirrel Girl's video. I think this will be the final video for tonight. Pretty sure it is. If anybody has, because I heard a rumor, and I am not the type of person that just throws shit out there. But I heard a rumor on this, and I haven't watched this video yet, so I'm going to watch it first, and then we could talk about it after, because I heard that something happened, that they can't. We'll just listen.
Happy spring. I hope everyone is doing well.
I'm so glad to hear her voice.
I have some news that we were hoping would not be this news, but I kind of expected it. So I was looking at this video that I made back on October 25th, and I was so happy and excited because I was able to announce that I had full permission from the Tahoe National Forest Parks Department to not only place a memorial bench there, but to put it right where she entered the water. And they were even going to install it. So they sent over a list of their approved vendors and gave me their shipping information to their maintenance warehouse. I picked out a nice redwood bench, made the payment for it, and the lead time was kind of long, so it was understood that it would be installed in the spring after the snow melts away. And lo and behold, I received a phone call. It's been about, I'm going to say at least a month ago, maybe longer. I've been just praying about it and seeing if there was another solution. And now it's just time to just let you know the status. So I like to bring positive information out. So I feel bad.
Are you serious, Caleb?
This guy called Dan and said that
it is a beautiful bench.
With requests from the family, he would not say who from the family, and out of respect for the family, the Forest Service will not be allowing any type of memorial bench or memorial, anything permanent memorial for Kylie or anyone in the park.
What?
That's nuts.
So of course
that's
argued
disgusting.
my point. I said I have
It is so gross.
permission already. It's already been on order. It's all paid for.
Yeah.
And
wow.
He was aware of that, and that it's just
Are you
not
serious?
happen because of the family's request.
Ugh. So they don't even. Whoa! Hold up! I gotta pause this for a minute. The family won't allow it.
The family, yeah.
And you love Kylie so much. What the fuck, dude? I gotta stand up. Something's wrong with this.
You know what I find really interesting? I've had a lot of people come in my comments and hate and say a bunch of stuff about Kylie, but I've not heard one person say let her rest in peace. Not one.
Ugh.
It's never been about, like leave it be, let Lindsay mourn. No, it's never that. It's just hate. I'm like, okay, that's normal. Nothing's weird there.
I don't care if it's a park or not. Like, there should be able to have a memorial. Like, yeah,
it's gross.
They're allowed to have benches made out of skis, and there's crosses up on there for Hembrit. They're allowed to have memorials with crosses and stuff there, but you can't have a bench because a girl died there. That ain't right.
Kind of fishy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Something
really
is very, 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 very not right. Yeah, this ain't cool. Like, I'm not okay with this.
No, I'm not either.
Look,
it's gross.
I'm about ready to, right midsummer time, have an airplane fly over there with a big old Kylie Rodney memorial banner hanging off the ass end.
Right.
You can't stop that. I'll have somebody from Colorado fly out and do that shit. I know people will donate to that cause.
There you go.
All you have to do is get approval for flyover airspace. That's all. Have a little drone pull one along. I don't care.
Have a fireworks show.
That's what I'm saying, Clover Games. Like, if that were my child, like, yes, I would want to have a memorial everywhere for her. Like, why are you guys so afraid to say her name? Keep her memory out there. Like, it sounds so fucked up.
Why do they
Like,
act so angry and disgusted toward her? I don't understand.
Oh, I'm gonna keep on listening. All right, I'm gonna keep
Weird.
listening. I'm gonna keep on listening. Ugh.
Argument,
I'm getting nauseous.
and I didn't win.
This is
I
bullshit,
knew
dude.
this was a possibility. That's why I was, kind of didn't know if I should like let everyone know about the bench, but I just wanted everyone to know about it because everyone needed so much hope, and that was a gift that I wanted to give, for Kylie, but for everyone to just have something to feel that we did something. And so I shared that, but then knowing that by sharing it publicly, that means people are, going to, the ones that don't want it to happen are going to, quiet it down and stop it if they can.
That's so sick.
So that's what happened. So I played that wrong. I should have just kept it under the cuff, but maybe it would not have happened anyways. Maybe somebody else would have found out, or who knows? I don't know, but I'm really sorry.
That's so sad.
I tried. I'm so thankful. There were so many
I'm
people
sorry,
that
Squirrel Girl.
offered to help with paying for it.
That's so
I
sick.
did not accept any donations towards it because now that I have been refunded my money, if I had to go back and try to figure out who donated what, that would have been a nightmare.
Thank you.
Slash, I could have been accused of taking the money
Dude, what?
and all
Sorry,
of that wonderful stuff that happens on the YouTube streets.
Wow.
There are so many good and positive things that happen, but there is so much negative that it has been a very big learning experience for me, for sure. There are many of you that I miss greatly. And I feel bad for, I think most of you know the circumstances. It just became very unsafe. It still is unsafe. Although I'm safe, but I just realized that there are people that are not always stable. And since my happening with my experience on YouTube, I look at the Idaho 4 case.
Army, I don't know if you know her background or like the problems she had like on YouTube, but if not, I can tell you.
I have no idea. Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow when we have chit chats, I'll update you on what happened with Squirrel Girl. Like, I'm not willing to say that piece of shit dude's name out here on YouTube because he ain't worth the name drop. But yeah, remind me tomorrow, and I'll tell you all about the piece of shit that caused so much heartache for this girl, and is why she left YouTube. Like, it breaks my heart why she left YouTube. And it breaks my heart that she does all of this stuff out of the kindness of her heart. Like, I miss her squirrel videos. Like, this is the girl that got me back to finding God and finding like my like, she is a blessing. Like, this woman is a fucking blessing. And it is so sad that somebody would strike down her putting this bench. Like, this is such a good thing for somebody to do. And I just,
what harm would it cause? Like, why is it a big deal? Like, why not?
Sickening.
It is so gross.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking devastating. Like, it truly is. All right, I'm gonna keep playing this real quick.
I don't look into it, but I know about it, and it just takes one guy that's not quite right to make things happen in a bad way. So I made the best choice that I had to. I never want to be in that situation again, for sure.
This is sad.
So anyways, so I am doing very well. I'm very, very busy. I spent a lot of time traveling over the winter, which was wonderful. I'm full steam ahead with my general contracting projects. I bought a new lot by a nice lake and putting up a bunch of videos. I've been busy doing that. and busy with
Nice.
family and friends. And
Yeah, nice.
now that the weather's broke, it's been nice being out on the side by side and getting the boat out and all that kind of good stuff. So whatever it is that you enjoy doing, please make sure that you're spending as much time doing that as you are in front of the television set, because life is meant to live, and living means experiencing life, not just letting life happen around you, but to experience life. So no matter what it is that you enjoy doing, unless what you really enjoy doing is being is watching TV. If that's what you enjoy doing and that what makes you happy, go for it. Do those things. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you that information. I'm very, very sorry. Please beware if other people are raising money or anything like that. Watch that. I don't know if that stuff is still happening on YouTube or not, but if you want to do something for someone, do it yourself. Or, like this situation here, again, if I would have borrowed money from people, or not borrowed, but took donations, what a mess this would be. So I'm thankful that I was able to just purchase it on my own, so that I don't have to go back and try to give refunds, or I don't have people trying to accuse me of things. There towards the end of my stint on YouTube, I was accused of being involved and being friends with Jared, being like all kinds of stuff. It just was absolutely ridiculous. So I would never want to be in a position where tens of thousands of people on YouTube were in my business, and I never want to be that type of person for anyone else either. I'm come to the conclusion, let people do their life and I'm going to do mine. That's just safe for me, and that's where I feel comfortable.
We love you, Squirrel Girl.
And yes, so that's what God has me doing right now. It could change in a heartbeat, but right now he's got
Katie,
me
you just
focused on
gave me
other
an
things.
idea.
So I miss communicating with people, though. I miss I haven't even done any squirrel videos or anything. I've been so busy.
I know, I miss her squirrel
but I
videos.
really, yeah, I miss.
That's how I
think
originally
about many
found
of
her.
you, often. And as far as with Kylie's case, and the information that I was able to obtain from the car, I still have that information. And when the CHP report, if it ever comes out, whenever it comes out, and that information can be compared to the car, I will definitely follow that through. And that won't be anything that's going to be publicized on YouTube, because that's not the important part to me. It's the important part is to maybe get some justice if that's what is needed here, if there's a family member that is interested in that. So
I
will
wish
tell on
Daniel
that as
would reach
well.
out to her and have something done
So,
for Kylie.
yeah. Okay. Well, God bless you all. I
God
hope
bless,
you can hear
babe.
me. I'm not going to leave the comments on, because that way I don't have to yeah, I don't have to deal with the comments. For as many good people as there are, there's negativity, and I'm not up for it these days.
We love you.
Choosing positivity and
Yes,
choosing
always.
to use my time
Yes, it is an
in
awesome
ways that
idea. I'm gonna
are
put that
better
back up
for
there.
me. So, but I don't want anyone to think that I don't care to hear from you, all of you good people, because they're amazing people, and I hope you are all doing very, very well. And,
I love her.
okay, all right.
I
God
miss
bless
her
you.
so much. God
And
bless,
if
girl.
I ever decide to do something on
Please,
YouTube with my
please
videos,
do more. Do more.
if I can figure out a
Come
way
back.
to do it
Come
safely
back.
and anonymous, I may do that. But you guys all know I like to talk, and it would probably be the second video, and I'd be telling where I live and all my personal stuff of my life, because I just like to talk. So I
Squirrel Girl, if you ever want to put videos out and you don't want to drop them on your channel and you want me to put them on mine, I will do that for you. We love you here. I want to go back to a comment that Katie Bug put out here. This is a brilliant idea. I already have a bridge that I would love. I think I'm going to go out and I'm going to use my engraver. I think I'm going to turn it into a Kylie bridge. And then sometime this summer, I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to build her a bench. I'm going to make Kylie her own memorial bench at my house.
That'd be awesome.
For anybody else that wants to jump on board with this and you want to put like a Kylie bridge, a Kylie water fountain. I know that sounds bad. No, don't do a water fountain. That sounds bad.
Well, I mean,
you want to do a
dedicate
bench
anything
in
to
your
her,
house.
really.
I mean, anything,
even if it's something
anything,
that's, you know.
Yeah. Anything that you want to do for Kylie, if you want to email me pictures, if you want to get a hold of somebody that you know is in Discord, if you want to become a member of Discord, we have a folder in there that is just art projects for Kylie. What I would like to do is make a memorial video for Kylie that has all of these art projects, all of these, anything that has to do with art, anything that has to do with a memorial for Kylie, anything at all.
Yeah.
If you send me pictures, video, whatever, once I get enough that is about like a 10-minute video, I would love to compile a memorial video for Kylie because like stuff like this shouldn't happen. Like people should not be able to strike stuff like this down. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing screen. I'm just going to let us up on here. I'm going to leave that comment up on screen. You want to talk about anything, Army for Jesus?
Oh, no, I guess I don't really have anything right now.
Look, I've been telling these girls, like the chats that we have in Discord, like I want to start getting some of these people comfortable with getting up on panel. And I would just love to have a day once a week, even if it's mid-afternoon, because it seems like that's when we're most active is like mid-afternoon, to where we just have like a mid-afternoon live, and it will just be like a live chat discussion about Kylie Rodney and what we think and what we feel. And yeah, I cannot believe that they denied the bench, especially family.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Forest Service said it was okay and everything. That's wild. You know, like why would you ever deny so? It's not like it's anything disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like it's something very nice. And
Look how
respectful
beautiful that bench is, like for real. And
it was beautiful, yeah.
And Lindsay has say so over the entire family. No, it's not allowed to be there.
Oh, let me just say this though, but Mommy Dearest can put out a tote that says "effing fabulous" with a mermaid on it, because
with that mermaid
tasty,
on it, dude. That's just
tasteful. I guess I should say.
It is. It's fucking shocking, and it's bullshit.
Oh my gosh,
yes,
it's all gross. Ugh.
Look, Crane, you ain't gonna be hiding for much longer, girl. I'm gonna get your ass up here. I'm gonna get her ass up here. She has so much good information. Like she makes me laugh, but like the girl is on point, and like the way that the way that she can always say, well, from an outsider's point of view, and she'd be like da 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 da, and it's like, oh, this girl just made shit make all the sense in the world, you know, like
right? Absolutely.
Holly and Crane Kicks remind me of female versions of Mark. And these two girls, like I hold them near and dear to me because they be getting it. And I love their wisdom. I love what they do for Squirrel Squad. I love what they do for Kylie's Army. Yeah, Crane is smart as hell. But Holly, like I wish you would start giving yourself credit, because like I'll throw a nugget out here and somebody else will throw a nugget out here and this girl will be like, ooh. The same with Army for Jesus. Like you'll throw a nugget out here and you'll throw a nugget out here and this girl will be like da 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 da. Like Cass, I wish you would get a little active up in the Discord with us, because girl, like the stuff that you be popping off. I could have sworn you dropped a video like it was like 5 days ago, which I need to touch base on that too, because like y'all, like Kylie's Army, you guys put so much effort into Kylie, and I cannot commend you guys enough for one, what you're doing on YouTube, but like what you're doing behind the scenes, like the information that you're helping us gather. Like, yeah, I miss Mark. I miss Mark so much. I miss Mark so much.
Yes,
yeah,
hazmat. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
He's got to pull her up pills all over the world.
Present with me every single day, and like Crane Kicks and Holly are a constant reminder that Mark's presence is alive and well daily with us in the Squirrel Squad.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. I do. I love everybody. Like, I love everybody that comes to our chats. I love that most people are respectful. I feel bad that I have to ban people or tell my mods, like, either there's like some days that I'm like, y'all just let people slide, and then there's some days like I'm like, first time they pop off, ban their asses. Like, I don't have time here to babysit. I don't have time here to tell people how to act. Like, you're either going to come in here and have a little bit of respect. I don't mind various opinions. You know,
I don't either. Like, you know, people don't have to like me. They don't have to watch me. They can put what they want about me. I don't care. Like, as long as you're not being disrespectful to people, you can put what you want, but you're allowed to feel however you want.
And I know people are like, oh, calling kettle black. All you do is make fun of all these people. Fuck yeah, I'm going to make fun of all these people surrounding the Kylie Rodney case. Do you not see what these motherfuckers doing? Ooh, Mama Slaughter got something to say. Get up here, girl. What you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing, baby?
I had a bunch of phone calls right now. I couldn't even use my damn mic. I was like, let me drop off this bitch real quick.
Yeah, I fucking miss Mark. But I still got videos that like I want to drop for Mark, because there's a memorial piece that I want to put together for Mark and all of his wisdom that he's put out there on the YouTube streets. Like, Mark is greatly missed.
I can tell.
Anyway,
he seems like
Mama
a great
Slaughter,
guy.
what you got to say, girl?
Well, what we talking about? Fill me in what I missed.
We just watched Squirrel Girl's video. Squirrel Girl, you remember she paid for the memorial bench for Kylie Rodney. She got approval for it, and little Miss Lindsay Rodney Neiman struck that shit down and made the park say that she's not allowed to put there. Yep.
Are you kidding me?
And that mom ain't never shed a tear. I ain't never seen that lady shed a real tear for her daughter. And the fact that she shot this down just goes to show, like, that lady, I'm sorry, Lindsay, you're a piece of shit.
I was just going to say, that just goes to show what kind of mom you really are. Like, you can't even accept somebody putting a memorial up for your own daughter.
That's a gift. Like, that's a gift for your daughter.
And like I said, what's the harm? Even if she thinks,
Cass thinks
doesn't really want it, what's the harm?
Didn't you do a second autopsy video, Cass thinks? I still need to watch it. If you want to watch it now, I'll watch it. Shoot. Let me go see what this little girl dropping little nuggets. Her videos, dude, she does that shit on a professional level. This is why I love Cass Thinks so much. Like, y'all do an incredible job keeping Kylie's name out there, keeping facts out there, even the speculation out there. Like, dude, like, Army for Jesus makes me crack the fuck up every day. And she's always like, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, there ain't shit to be sorry about. Yeah, I'm so behind on the YouTubes too, Holly. I really am.
I am really bad because I've been in
Caleb.
Discord. Like,
I can't grab the link though. I can't grab it from here. Actually, yeah, I can. I could jump into my own live from my YouTube. Hold up. You might get. Actually, no, I'm not sharing the screen. So, oh, I can hear myself. I didn't like that. I don't know how y'all stand my voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think it's a cute voice, and I really thought that was some kind of like sound effect you did whenever you did that squirrel voice.
Squirrel voice.
I was like,
she's like,
sound effect. She's like, no.
Nah, girl. I could pitch that shit all day long. It started out when I was younger, as like we used to do Elmo. We used to do Elmo's World. Elmo's World. And then when I got a little bit older and we started watching, what is it called? Bobby's World?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? And then Bobby's voice, you know what I mean? And then as I got older, it just like, as my voice like changed with age, like it kind of just turned into like the squirrely ass voice.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Cass, I don't know how I missed this video, girl. I'm sorry, baby. 5 days ago. All right, we're watching this. 22 minutes of your time. Yep, I want to watch this. More Kylie Rodney contradictions in the autopsy. I am down with this. I'm going to make this full screen so that we can all see this beautiful work she does. Yep, we will get this. And then after this, we'll have our comments after, and then we'll call it a night. I mean, you know, I'm gonna go over to Discord, but you know. All right, let's get this. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
We love you, Cass. Thank you for always putting out such informative, like this. Her videos are so proper. I love it. I love her.
For sure.
All right, let's
Skills.
get it. Let's get it.
Soup family, how has everybody been? Hope y'all have been good. I've taken a little break
I miss
from
her.
YouTube because I had 2 family members fall very, very ill.
Blessings,
And it's
baby.
a difficult time for me, but I am pushing through. And today I want to.
Please say some prayers for Cass Thanks and her family. She needs them. She needs the strength. She's on her way to healing. But yes, please send some love and light out her way.
To show up here on YouTube. I'm in the middle of a move. I did find my Yeti microphone, but I couldn't find my cord. So we're just using the built-in mic today, and I hope the sound is not too muffled. I'm going to use my app that amplifies the sound, and hopefully that works out. And please remember, if it's too low, just put your sound to the max. This is the best I can do at this moment. All right, so I have not reviewed Kylie Rodney's autopsy in months at this point, and it's been exactly 5 months actually, and there's no better time than right now to revisit it, even though I'm propped up on boxes here, but that's okay. So today we are going to have a continued brief study of Kylie Rodney's autopsy, and we are going to just move ahead from the spot where I stopped after my 2 videos reviewing her autopsy. And if you haven't seen those 2 videos, I will link.
Y'all, let's take a minute, say a little mental prayer for Cass Thanks and her grandma. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God bless you. God bless your grandma. I hope your family's okay. I just want to take a moment for her grandma, for her family. Oh, man. Ugh. Got in tears now. I don't like it. This is heartbreaking.
I can't see the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What?
I can't see the chat. So what happened to her grandma?
Her grandma was just diagnosed with cancer.
Oh no.
She says, here, I'll put it up on screen. She says, thank you for the prayers. My grandma has just been diagnosed with cancer and needs all of our prayers. Yes, you got them. I'm going to light some candles while I let this video play. I'm going to light some candles for your grandma. I'm going to say a little silent prayer for your grandma.
Absolutely. I will definitely pray for your grandma. I've been there.
Yes, we love you, girl.
For sure.
Yeah, I lost my daddy and my uncle to cancer, so I get it.
Cancer sucks, period.
Cancer sucks, y'all.
You can go back. I will link them in the description so you can go back and rewatch those as a bit of a foundation or background. Or you could also watch this video independently because it's talking about information that's not been really presented anywhere else so far because I haven't talked about it, but here I am. And we are going to talk about the left wrist of Kylie's body. Yes. Because there was a split wound, roughly 2 inches by ½ inch on her left wrist. Yep. There was Kylie's hardware detected in there that she was supposed to have, that she had allegedly from her fall. I mean, we don't know the details of how she sustained that injury, but we do know that there was hardware in Kylie's wrist. And we are also going to discuss the skeletal injury that was discovered by the pathologist during Kylie's autopsy. And her pathologist was Dr. Reber. And now let's move on to the slide. It does look overwhelming, but slowly and surely we're going to make it through it. I promise. Please stay with me. So we're going to start reading and I'll explain everything in very, very clear basic terms. So the upper extremities, so hands and arms, lower extremities, legs. The upper and lower extremities, which means arms and legs, are symmetrical. So they are same on both sides, normally developed, show no apparent external trauma. So no signs of trauma from the outside. an area of post-mortem, and mortem means death, post means after. So after death change on the left wrist at the radial side, and this is right here when where I'm showing with my arrow, is about 4.5 centimeters per 1.5 centimeters. And let's convert that to inches so we can all understand. That's 1.8 inches per 0.6 inches. So that's a pretty large wound, 1.8 inches long and 0.6 inches wide. An opening, a wound. We could call it a laceration. It just means a cut or an opening, just a fancy word. Where there is splitting, so literal splitting of the exposed dermis, which means a layer of the skin, which exposes underlying soft tissue. So the skin is split and we can see the tissue underneath. The margins, just the limits of the edges, like the margins,
All right, I'm gonna sound really stupid for a minute. Cass, I got a question for you, baby. So this means that post-mortem, that she had a wound, a physical wound there? Like, this is crazy because, like, that was long healed and her scar should have been further up her arm. Why she got a wound there?
Well, I know that. Well, I think something was said about, or maybe she says it on this. I don't remember, but I've seen this one. But she did say something, or maybe she said something like, whenever the body gets in water, it'll where there was a scar, it'll cut or pull open, or I don't know.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like where there was like the scar tissue.
Yeah, I get that. All right, I get it. Yeah, she is.
I think
She
she talks
does
about
do
it like
medical facts.
de-adhesion or something.
Yeah, I think it's coming up. Yep.
The edges of this area are smooth and the area is consistent with dehiscence. And
that's it.
So imagine you know the word glue, you know the word adhesive, so that's something that glues together. And then dehiscence, so adhesive, dehiscent is the opposite meaning. So if adhesive glues things together, then adhesive means ungluing, opening, splitting, bursting open of a wound. And here we see the splitting open of a surgical scar. So one more time, an area of after death change on the left wrist is this side that I'm showing right here, where you can see a red line, and it is about 1.8 per 0.6 inches, where there is splitting of the exposed skin, which exposes underlying tissue, and the edges of this area are smooth, and the area is consistent with splitting or opening or bursting open of a surgical scar. There is no discoloration in that area that would suggest ante, so it's like antes, before mortem, death, before death, hemorrhage. And hemorrhage just means internal or external bleeding.
Yes.
So there's no discoloration that could suggest that there was a bleeding before death, they're saying here. So it's not like the wound was split open and then the body was deceased. This rather indicates the splitting after the body was deceased. But there's going to be interesting details to it as we go ahead. So please stick here with me. I promise not to keep it too sciencey. I'm doing my best. Epidermis from both hands has been previously lost from decomposition. So the skin from both hands has been previously lost, or it's like flaked off or sloughed off from decomposition together with the fingernails. The toenails have also separated with the macerated, which means softened by soaking, and sloughed plantar.
Yeah, wasn't her? Didn't she have that surgery done? Like it was like 6 or 7 years prior to all this. It was like quite a few years, right?
I don't know for sure.
I think Cass might know. I know somebody in chat would
Oh,
know.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was a couple few some years. I know that. Yeah, I believe it was Kylie in the car too, honey. Like I do believe it was Kylie in the car. Yep, that's exactly right, Euphoric. And after hearing Nick Ren's testimony on what he saw in that car that day, yeah, something's up with that. Yeah, definitely a trigger warning up on here, y'all. Like some people don't like this stuff, but if you in true crime and you can't get this, you probably shouldn't be in true crime. Just saying.
Right. Find another path.
Sole of the foot, skin from both feet. So the skin from hands and feet has been sloughed off. Kylie's back is symmetrical, and the spine is palpably, which means by touching. So we can touch her spine, touch her back, and it is stable in the midline. There's no visible trauma on the back.
But ain't she supposed to be bloated for 16 days? This don't make no sense.
And we are reading from the external examination, which is page 3 of the autopsy, which is kind of where we stopped the last time. And I'm reading from lines 88 to 106 because they caught my attention today. Okay, so let's carry on. Next point is scars and identifying marks. A small stippled tattoo of the number 17 is on the lateral right hip. And we do know that everyone who was searching for Kylie was informed that she had that tattoo on her ribs, not her hip. But that's been widely discussed, right? Let's just remember about that, the misplaced tattoo. And tattoos are one part of possible identification during autopsy. So we have a misplacement of the tattoo here, whatever that means, right? And there is a vaguely defined longitudinal, which means vertical, linear surgical scar. So it's a vertical scar on the ventral, which means like this side of the arm that you see right here, or inner side of the left wrist. So they are saying that, please pay attention, because in this paragraph they are saying that the scar has burst open, but in the next paragraph they are naming it a vaguely defined scar, which is a contradiction to me personally, because either it's split half-inch open, or it's vaguely defined. It's either or, but that's just my point of view.
Either or, not both.
Post-mortem, which means after death, radiographic, so probably x-rays, scan demonstrates an orthopedic plate and multiple screws in the distal left radius.
Whoa.
And let's revisit that real quick. Because they revisit this subject in Kylie's internal examination on page 5, lines 174 through 177. So they cover this area twice in the external examination, page 3, and the internal examination, page 5. All right, so when they're looking from the outside of the body, they are seeing an orthopedic plate with multiple screws. Okay, and they point the same thing in the internal examination. So no acute skeletal injury is found on gross and radiographic examination. So no skeletal injury is found on the x-ray. Dissection of the left wrist. This is the part that interests me, because if we refer to this slide again, the scar is split open, in the first paragraph. Second paragraph describes it as vaguely defined.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the internal examination, they dissect or cut it open again, which, of course, every pathologist will follow their own state protocol. But it's just interesting to me that, so which one is it? Was it open? Was it closed and vaguely seen? Did you have to make an extra cut that you're describing here? Dissection of the left wrist. So which one is it? I'm just personally confused. If someone can help me make sense, please, I am open to all feedback. I'm very interested in this topic, obviously, with all our victims. So the dissection or the cutting open of the left wrist confirms the presence of orthopedic hardware attached to the ventral surface of the distal radius. And this sounds so convoluted. I'm going to break it down term by term. So orthopedic hardware. See, you can see it right here, and you can see that my letters are reversed. It's because anatomy pictures for some reason favor the right hand and the right side of the body, but we're discussing the left side of the body. So Kylie's orthopedic hardware was located right here on the inner, outer side of her wrist. Next, orthopedic hardware attached to the ventral surface. So this is the ventral or inner surface, and this is the dorsal or the back surface of your arm that you see if you kind of put your hand like palm down. That's the dorsal
I love her accent.
side or the dorsal surface. And now if you place your hands palms up, that you see the ventral side, right? The inner side of your arms where we can see all the little veins, right? So the orthopedic hardware was attached to the ventral surface of the distal radius. And right here, you can see exactly where the radius is. It's this bigger bone in your wrist. So the inner bone is ulna and the outer bone is radius. So distal, which means away from the body. So she didn't break it towards her elbow, right? She broke it towards the palm of her hand, which means distal, away from the center or the midline of the body. Consisting of, so the orthopedic hardware consists of a stainless steel 2-column, and right here you can see the 2 columns. So one is right here and one is right here, compared to the 1-column plate, which we can see right here, which allows for a smaller range of motion. Here we see a 2-column volar plate held in place by multiple screws, and you can see the screws here. And isn't it cool how surgery and science have gone ahead and invented all these cool tools for us to reconstruct our bodies after accidents. So volar plate just means a metallic device. You can see it on both pictures here, and it allows for the return of motion, of range of motion after the operation. So after the injury and after the surgery, we can attach this device and kind of gradually help the bone heal. And why I highlight the word gradually is that if we revisit this slide, which is not friendly to any of us, I look at it and I'm overwhelmed myself. Please stay with me. But let's look at this. Returning to the external examination and the external evidence of injury, and then we're going to jump back into the internal. So stay with me. It's all moving very linearly. Listen carefully. I'll explain it in simple terms. The pathologist is saying that there's no apparent blunt or penetrating injuries seen externally. Post-mortem, so after death, radiographic X-ray scan of the whole body demonstrates no evidence.
So you're telling me they did all these scans, they opened it up, they checked it out twice, but there's no mention of the serial numbers of this hardware. What? That's weird.
Interesting, huh?
That's weird. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Of acute skeletal trauma. And that part is interesting to me
Sure is.
because 6 to 9 years after surgery
Mhm.
is the minimal timing required for the completion of bone remodeling. So it
Ah.
just means that it takes at least 6 years for the bone to reshape, regrow, readjust
Mhm.
into its natural or original position. But in Kylie's case, they are saying that there's no evidence of skeletal trauma, which to me personally is contradictory because, once again, I personally, from my experience, I think and I know and I've studied that it takes time and it takes years for the bone to look similar to what it looked like pre-injury. And oftentimes people carry those injuries with them for the rest of their lives, and even after their death you can identify the bones that, like, it's like the wear and tear of the bones that were, you know, broken, fractured throughout the lifetime. So they're saying in this autopsy that Kylie had this miraculous healing with no evidence of skeletal trauma. And I know they might mean that it hasn't happened like acutely or lately or shortly before her death, but still it's an identifying factor that there would be remnants, you know, or leftovers of that injury, right? At least in my logic and in the medical science that I've been exposed to. Okay. I also wanted to mention that this type of injury is most commonly caused by falling onto the back of the hand.
Ugh.
So falling on the palm of the hand, either falling forward or backward or sideways, you know, to the left side, and like landing on the palm of the hand. So that's a serious injury, and here we are saying that it healed. There's no evidence of it having ever happened. And another point I kind of wanted to highlight here is that in pediatrics, so we're talking children's healthcare, if the part of the bone does not heal properly after the fracture, if it doesn't heal properly after it's broken, the bone may grow at an angle or more slowly than the other bones in the body. And you as adults might know that if you broke a bone in your childhood or teenagehood, that area of the body might look different from the rest of your body sometimes, right? And the impact of the bone's growth may not be visible for a year or more after the injury. And these fractures must be followed carefully by the pediatrician for 12 to 18 months to make sure no growth damage has occurred. And why they are talking about it is that the human body definitely grows, especially at Kylie's age of 17. She was still growing, so it made that area extra vulnerable to healing incorrectly because the size is changing. And yet, despite the severity of her injury, despite the need of the hardware, despite her age, and despite the fact that the bones were growing, we see no evidence of skeletal injury in that area according to the autopsy, which is odd to me personally. And then just lastly, I wanted to address, I'm sure there's going to be those of you in the comments, you know, who are educated in the medical science, who are going to point out that, of course, you know, this splitting, this opening or bursting open of the wound might be obviously caused by bloating of Kylie's body and swelling.
I'm gonna pause it right here. What I still like, there's so many discrepancies and so much bullshit in this autopsy. Like, what I still can't get over, which we're looking on the screen, is her weight is 103 pounds. I'm sorry, but if there is that much bloating from her being in the water, she's not gonna way less than what she did weeks prior. Like, look at her missing persons flyers, how much she weighed then. You're telling me that she lost 14 pounds after being submerged in water? Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Right. Doesn't make any sense. None.
This autopsy bogus, and they know it.
So the body was bloated, it was swollen, there was tissue breakdown, gas formation, and it all caused the wound to rupture, right? But I wanted, and I don't disagree with you, like that is what the literature said. However, you guys tell me, can a bloated, swollen body of a drowning victim weigh 103 pounds if her height was 66 inches and her weight when she went missing was declared as 115 pounds, roughly? And according to her picture, she was not anorexic. So of course it's possible that someone is taller and they are lighter, but still, for a bloated and swollen body that has rupturing, opening scars, 103 pounds is awfully lightweight, because I am roughly 62 inches tall and I weigh 120 pounds, and I'm considered on the lighter side. I'm considered rather like skinny or in shape or whatever. So for someone being 66 inches tall and weighing 103 pounds in their bloated, swollen state causing scar bursting, that does not make sense to me personally. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment. Please let me know if you have any questions, if I can address or answer anything. And please take good care of yourselves, of your health, sleep plenty, eat your fruits and veggies, go out for a walk, go out to the water if you can.
Blessings,
and
girl.
Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.
Oh, she is so smart.
Good
Man,
family.
I just learned so much. I'm going to redrop her link. Y'all, please, please, please go subscribe to her. I will give this a little
she's
thumbs
amazing.
up. Yeah, look, she give me some science. I love science.
For real. And she gives you the facts without all the blubber, you know. Like you
Talking to me about
exactly
putting
what
what
she
your
means.
side. I didn't put none of your stuff out there, you crazy bitch. Y'all can ban her. Get her the fuck up out of here. She'll mad that I put a video out about these people doxing her and shit, and she gonna come at me sideways. Get the fuck out of here. Putting your shit out there. Bitch, I blurred it all out for the sake of you. If you want me to, I could share it all in the light of it all if you want me to. I could share what else is out there about you that these people put out there. I don't give a fuck enough about you. But what you can do is start getting banned in my channel. Ain't nobody got time for you. Yeah, I didn't dox her. I blurred it all out. If I wanted to be disrespectful, I'd have left it all there, all the pictures of all your shit. But I didn't. I didn't even go bother looking at all your Facebook accounts that Sifa dropped and Daisy dropped. I ain't got time for all that. But if you want me to, I keep making videos about all the shit they've talked on you, about all the shit they've doxed on you. Go ahead and test me. All right. That was very educational. I feel like I nerded the fuck out on the last 22 minutes of that shit. Look, you sound tired as hell, girl.
I'm sorry. I've been up.
You've been up all day.
Hours. I'm tired.
Yes, you have. Better get your ass off here and go to bed.
I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was a good night.
I'm gonna eat something. I think I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm. So I'm probably gonna finish the rest of my sub. You know me. I'm gonna go over to Discord. So look, anybody that's in chat, and I know a lot of people have been wanting to get into Discord, and I just been really watching about how I drop links. I will no longer be dropping any links to get in Discord, but what I will do is I will drop my email, and if you email me, I will directly send you a link. Hi, Melissa. How you doing, honey? I will directly send you a link to Discord if y'all want to join up. All that I ask is you let me know what your YouTube username is. If I don't really know who you are and you're emailing me, chances are I'm probably not going to give you a link to it. Kelly Unknown, like that's the thing, is like I would like to know why most of the people in the town of Truckee are cremated so quickly. I noticed that with Kylie Rodney's. I noticed that with Trinity Backus. I noticed that with Amy Morris. And I'm pretty
Very
sure they did it
strange.
to Dante De La Torre. Like I'm noticing a lot of speedy cremations. And an autopsy report. Go ahead.
Do you think that the tattoo being in the wrong spot, it was almost like the communication was off, like it was that game
It's
of
almost like
telephones anime always talks about?
It's like they half-assed did an autopsy report, in my opinion.
Truth.
It just the
I just
whole
thought maybe
autopsy.
I just thought maybe like someone said on the phone or something, you know, she has a tattoo on her ribs, and they thought she said it. They said hip or something.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like like her tattoo. Everybody's saying like her tattoo's under because Jagger gave it to her supposedly, allegedly. I'm not sure on that.
Right.
But yeah, like her tattoo somehow. I'm sorry, there's not that much slippage that your tattoo is going to go from underneath your breastbone to clear down on your hip.
Right.
I just feel like somebody rushed the autopsy. If they even did it at all, they was probably guessing things from one paper to another, and that's how the autopsy was performed. And then they cremated her.
Right. We gotta hurry and get this chick cremated.
Yeah,
We gotta get like. Oh,
they did the same thing with Trinity Backus, like how fast they cremated her, and the autopsy report, like how long that shit took to come out. Like it doesn't make sense how long these autopsy reports take to come out, and it's like they're not even finished. It's like there's so much information lacking there. And the one thing that I will keep pointing out on Kylie Rodney's is the fact that they focus so much on her pubic region, but not
that's
so
really
much
gross.
on the rest of her. Like it's very, very odd behavior.
Disturbing, like just so disturbing. Like there's so much disturbing in this case, and it's so sad about the bench. Like I don't understand. Like
Yeah, it's just this case is so heartbreaking, and that's why I can't give up on this girl. Like her mom can give up on her all she wants. Like I think her mom gave up on her before she even passed away, to be honest. By the sounds of
I
it,
know that's right. Yeah, and
I
you
just
know that's the thing that breaks my heart is that just nobody seemed to fight for her. Nobody.
Yeah, well, and I hope Daniel, if you're hearing us, like I hope you care
Yes.
enough about your daughter to at least reach out, and not to me, but to your law enforcement, and get that MAIT, because only parents, only attorneys, only people involved in the accident report can get the information on the MAIT report. Like I would be
And for the
making sure
record,
that I get solid closure on my daughter's death.
I mean, for the record, I 100%. Daniel is the only person that is family that I've seen myself that I believe genuinely loved her and wanted answers and didn't know where she was at. You know, like I just feel like he genuinely like loved his daughter and was heartbroken, you know, and that's what you expect to see as a parent hurting. And I just didn't see that with Lindsay. It's weird.
Yeah, like it's just like the majority of her family sold out. A lot of these people surrounding Kylie Rodney, they literally sold out. And I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that to Kylie. I'm not.
I'm not either.
It's just I can't let it go until this girl gets some form of justice. And whether that is the coroners that did a very, very, very wrong thing on the autopsy report, and the first thing that makes it null and void, and that's this coroner does the same thing on every single with that whiteout, man, makes it null and void. And then you rushed her
legal
autopsy.
document.
Yeah, you rushed her autopsy so that there's no chance of doing anything, but she still has 5 years on the tissue samples y'all took from her, and 1 year on the toxicology sample that you sent over here to Pennsylvania. The Daniel can still technically have it tested. If I were Daniel, I would have it tested for synthetic fentanyl, for ketamine,
For sure,
and for GHB. Because something happened to Kylie Rodney that night. And it wasn't her. I believe the stories of people saying that she was dancing around a fire and like all this stuff. Like, but when I hear the story about Kylie falling into a hole and knowing that she did cocaine the earlier in the afternoon, okay, when you have cocaine in your system and then you add something to it like ketamine or fentanyl, it's going to send you in what's called a K-hole. And I'm sorry, but I think that's why they put into the narrative that Sammy put the narrative out there that she was drinking out of the same cups as her. I'm sorry, girl. I don't know any party that I have ever gone to since the age of 21 that I was ever sharing cups with somebody, especially when everybody's bringing drinks. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody sharing that shit. Yeah, and I think that whole
And after COVID, nobody's sharing cups, bro.
Yeah, look how many people saying K-hole. Look how many people saying K-hole. And
I
I've been saying this for so long, and everybody is like telling me, don't put that out there. Don't put that out there. But the fact of the matter is the behavior of Kylie Rodni that night is against her character. I'm sorry, but it is.
Right.
That girl was educated enough.
Can I just see one picture of her with Sammy to prove they were friends? Like one picture.
Yeah,
one.
You guys were inseparable. You were gathered at the hip. You were like a little pair. Remember that, Sammy?
Yeah.
Because I do. I remember exactly what you say.
I love you, Sammy. Got surprises coming.
Surprises. I love those surprises. I love. Oh, hold up. I got a text message. Text message. Oh, Blind Furry's out there putting out slander. That's cool. Yeah, I might sue you, buddy.
Hey.
I might sue you, buddy. No, I'm sorry. I'm not into revenge. I'm not into revenge porn, but what I'm going to tell you is you were the one out there putting porn out of your little ex-girlfriend that totally ratted your ass out on the Bums channel. The shit that you're out there doing. I'm sorry, I am not putting any images of nobody out there. And if y'all want to say that I am, you can suck my asshole. Because I can clear up what y'all are trying to pull off and what you guys are trying to portray. And trust me, I know exactly who it's coming from. Little Miss Michelle Sutton. Little Miss, you better watch yourself too, because you might get yourself sued.
Ooh.
And you ain't going to be hiding behind no little LLC either. I ain't doing this shit. I'm about to start suing people. Bet I won't. No, that shit you're putting out there, that's slander. I'm not going to go watch your video. I'm not going to tell nobody to go watch your video. I hope you get banned from YouTube for putting that shit out there, though. I ain't going to be petty. I ain't going to dox y'all. Y'all are just mad because I called Sifa and Daisy out for the shit that they're doing. Y'all are mad at the wrong fucking people, running around with people that talk so much shit on you, and this is what y'all do. It goes to show y'all meant for one another. Keep on hanging out with each other. I got the crew that I want. I got a good crew behind me.
I'm so sorry. I'm laughing at Krista's comment. She said, of course he's talking about porn.
Oh, good grief.
Shit. They just have nothing better to do. And like, this is what they started doing in the beginning. And I understand why Daisy was all up in their shit and why Sifa did what he did behind their backs and shit like that. But you know what? Like, I ain't gonna go watch it. You could say whatever you want. But I tell you what, that name of that girl that you put out there, I'm going to let her know. And when she sues your ass on top of me, you're fucking dumb, buddy. You're going to regret ever putting that shit out there. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You might want to take that video down. Because don't worry, I'll be opening a ticket and tomorrow I'll be contacting somebody. Trust me on that. I ain't playing around with you guys doing slander and shit like that anymore. Not playing your games. I'm just going to start suing from now on. That's what I'm going to start doing. Yeah, Sifa is the one that profiled the puppy pack. And like, that's the thing is like, they forgot, like, of all the things that Daisy deleted out of there, she was so busy deleting conversations so that Wisco didn't find out that they were talking shit on him, that they forgot to delete all of the incriminating things that they did to all of these people that somehow hate me for shit these people have done from the jump. Keep hating me. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm going to start doing is suing y'all. I could use some money. And y'all can keep hiding behind Kristen's LLC, but I'm going to tell you something on that. That don't protect you. It doesn't protect you from slander. Because you're doing it on your own channel. Y'all really, 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 really need to go look up the laws on what you're doing on a public platform. Yes, too much time wasted on a nobody. What's he got? What, 30 people that come up in his chats? I don't have time for this shit. Speaking of which, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to make my phone call to one of my friends, and then I will see you guys up in the Discord chat if y'all want to hang out. But yeah, I'm not. It's sad. It's a time of, it's a waste. It's always been a waste to me. That's one thing that I've always told Mark is to just let it go, honey. Like, these people are not worth the time, the energy, the click, the view, whatever. The only way you're going to make these people go away is unsubscribe to them. Stop giving them the views. They are not worth the bullshit. Yeah, and
don't have
doxing is
time to
illegal.
focus on it.
I'm
too busy focusing on Kylie.
The fact that I heard that they put her name out there, trust me when I say Michelle Sutton, I have the text messages and I know exactly where that information came from. Girl, you fucked up. Trust me, I have the proof to make this stand in court. I ain't out there putting revenge porn about people. I know exactly what y'all doing. I know what kind of game you're running, but y'all are fucked up. You're fucked up. And I'm glad you keep fucking up. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here for Kylie Rodney. We are going to bring some justice to her, regardless of what it looks like to other people. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you to all my lovely panelists. You got Army for Jesus, Mama Slaughter, and Lala up in this house. I love you all. Me. God bless.
All
Please
right,
send some prayers and love and light out to Cause Thinks. Yes.
For sure.
Mark is missed so much, but he is here with us, y'all. For real. I love you all. I'll see you up in the B-box.
Good night, everybody.
Right. Until Monday. I'll see you fuckers later. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.